Hey guys, Wogomite back with another video. I was a little bit more intentional with this setup. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. The purpose was to put the flag up high. I put scouts in front of the bombs on both sides because a lot of times you're not going to see a scout and then a bomb. You're going to see maybe a sergeant and then a bomb. So my plan is to get something to bring that scout up and then to bring something in front of that bomb that hopefully this player remembers the starting place of the scout. If he remembers the starting place of the scout, he's more than likely not going to assume bomb there. I also put my general on the left side without the spy, so that if he does find the general on the left side, he's going to assume, hopefully, that the spy is going to be close, so he's not going to get too aggressive on the left side with the marshal. I also put pieces in the middle to position a little bit for a decent defense, where again, I'm hoping that he doesn't lotto. If he lottos with a colonel or a general or anything like that, he could find my flag. A good player a lot of times won't do that. And now I have two captains there. I'm guaranteed that lieutenant, no matter what he did. And I know the sergeant now. So I'm going to look for information. I'm going to try to clean out some of my middle to get into a better position for defense and to maneuver around. As I've said before, and I'm gonna probably keep on emphasizing this game is about adaptation. So no matter what happens, what I find, what pieces he has where, I'm gonna be in a decent position. So I'm going to bluff this lieutenant over here as my major. And one thing about bluffing, see how I'm keeping the distance? I'm not going to put my lieutenant up on that captain just in case he does decide to call my bluff. If he doesn't decide to call my bluff, or if I can convince him that that wasn't my major, or that it was my major, well, I don't need to risk it by putting my piece up against his captain. I can bluff something and convince him it's my major without ever doing that. And then, like I said, I'm safe from him calling my bluff just in case he does call it. So it's a safe mind game to bluff somebody without risking the piece you're bluffing. That's one thing you'd want to do. You don't want to risk the piece you're bluffing. So now with this, I'm going to try to save this captain. One more. If he doesn't put his sergeant over, I have it. And either way, I'll probably just attack because I got the lieutenant. Okay, so here, again, I don't want him to find the bomb. That's a lieutenant. I'll put the captain up if he goes over. I don't want him to find that bomb with the lieutenant. Okay, so with this now, I'll take the sergeant. Because even if he attacks, I still, I'm not losing both pieces. There we go. And that's more than likely the major. And I'm going to do this here. It might be a scout. Yeah, sure was. So we're just going to patiently wait it out. I didn't like to expose my major in the middle like that. I actually should have let me go back and redo this. I like this much better. I should have done that from the beginning. I'm going to attack here with captain. If he comes down, just to know information. So we got, okay, so he's going to come over with that captain. And what I'm going to do is try to get it out. He might split this. If he doesn't bring a captain back over, my lieutenant's safe. He should bring captain back over. I don't know why he didn't bring captain back over, but he could have had that yeah, that's fine. Better lose the information, give the information of the bomb than to... Okay, so that's probably defended. So we're going to assume that one of those two pieces... I'm going to try to now sneak my major up and get the captain against the wall on A8. He might leave that there. Yep, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to put the lieutenant behind that captain if he comes down one more. All right, lieutenant. So I'm hoping that I am able to still get this captain with the major. I didn't want him to use that lieutenant, but it's the second best piece I can get with a major. I don't like that. That's something that I am willing to do, but I don't love to do, is getting the second best piece. I always like getting the first best piece. Third best piece, I really don't like that. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to bluff that as major. That's fine. So we'll see what happens. I know a major and two captains. I'm assuming this is nothing special over here. He might use a scout on that. And I don't want to give him the opportunity to trade the captain. That's one thing I do not like to do. My spy is safe. So remember, the more that you can expose something, how can I put it? The more you can expose something fragile, maybe is the best word, like the information of a marshal or a spy or even or a general, without it actually being exposed, the more that it almost hides its identity. Because that spy right there, even leaving it here for a few seconds, it looks exposed. Now I'm going to have to move it, which might make it look a little suspicious what was behind there that he hid. But at the same time, see, so now I can get this major out and defend a little bit. It might be a scout to hit that bomb. It could be a lieutenant. I don't think it will be because we already found a lieutenant over here. So I think even my sergeant would be safe to hit that. minor. So now I'm going to charge. He's going to probably bring that captain over. Another captain. I'm going to charge this major now and try to get this. Actually, I don't know what's on J8. So I'm not going to risk that quite yet. Yeah, I can't risk that. That could be a scout. Let's look at the graveyard. He's only used 3 scouts. I'm up a lieutenant. Let's see what he does here. I'd love for him to use a scout on that major and then me take captain. So he's going to have to think of something. I can tell he is suspicious of what my major is. If I bring this scout out from behind the lake and start putting pressure on his major, he's going to have to make a decision. And a lot of times that's going to be testing. See, I'm going to take here. That could have been a sneaky high piece. That happens a lot where you think you're going to get the small piece when he tests you, and it ends up being like a kernel. Scout. So that was good. That was good. I didn't want a lotto. I would much rather find information than a bomb, remember? So that's why I attack there. A lot of people think they're going to push you into a bomb. And it's like, no, I'm not going to let you push me into a bomb. I'm going to find your information before I ever let you do that. So I'm willing to find information here. I'm going to attack that again. Colonel. So there's my colonel. And that's fine. So I might find a big piece here. I might not. I could have played that like it was my marshal. He might attack with major. Ha! That's awesome. That's awesome. So now what I'm going to do is get this down and bluff my spy. Right here. Hopefully he runs. That's a major. So I got Marshall, Colonel, Major, Captain. I think the general is up there. I really think that's the general up there if I would have put my major up. So I have a feeling that I might trade generals in a second. And in that case, I'm going to need to get my colonel out. Because a lot of times when you expose a general, you're not going to assume also the marshal is over there. Okay, that's fine. You might use a minor on it now. Double bombs are, they're pretty nice. So he has that protected. Should have just taken captain. Been happy with it because he has a lot of information exposed. Oh, didn't he have a major right there? He had a major over there somewhere. So I got that major there. Better than the captain I was about to get. So I'll hit this piece over here too. He just gave me this captain as well. If he goes left, I have to move my major so he didn't go left. So that's good. That's good. He might put Colonel left behind my major, which prevents me from taking the captain. But then I'll have to move major, and we're just going to do this dumb dance game. So I'll figure out how to end up getting that captain. I am adamant to get that captain. I'm also happy about this Colonel under here as well. So there we go. That's great. And I think the general is behind it. I'm not sure, but we're going to probably... We're going to come down here. Really bluffing this spy hard. I'm going to convince him that's the spy. And as long as he doesn't take here, I can bring down the major and keep it safe just in case he does want to call the bluff. There we go. So now I've convinced him that's the spy. That's a great thing because it's not the spy. That's fabulous. So I am up a captain, a lieutenant, 2 sergeants, and a minor. And I know his general, or I'm sorry, I know his marshal. And that's it. So I have taken most of the information I know and traded the other piece, which I don't like to trade ever. It's one thing I don't like to do. So now I'm going to convince him that the spy is the marshal, because when he was getting aggressive with the colonel, I was letting it sit here as though it was fine. I didn't panic. I didn't start moving pieces around. So it shows him, hey, that captain is very well likely protected. And because he found my general, the only other piece to protect against the colonel is a marshal. So my sergeant and spy right here, or I'm sorry, my lieutenant and spy, is he's suspicious. Suspicious about it being the marshal. Or he's at least aware that it could be. If he's smart, he's going to use a major to take my captain to get information. That's always a good thing. And that's one reason I don't like to expose known pieces in the front. Or, I don't like to expose known pieces when they're not protected. Because a good player is going to use the next best piece. And you're going to use the next best piece and get information with it. So what I need to do is get this known captain out of there and replace it with the lieutenant. And then he's not going to know to use a major on it. So I'll do this here. Again, if he does use the major, it is what it is. I'm up a captain. I might not have time to get it out. I am going to go hide this now. I'm going to tuck that captain back in into a safe little place. He can go to sleep until I'm ready to use him again. And the good news about that is that it's very possible that he will forget about it and he'll lose it entirely. I don't think he's convinced that my major right here could even be my marshal, because I'm really defended in the middle, or at least appearing to be. I don't know what that piece was. That's going to be low. That's going to be low. That could be a scout. How many scouts does he have? He has 3 scouts left. A colonel. Is this a major? It's a sergeant. I thought he knew about that captain. Or maybe he forgot. I don't know. So we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. He should go up. Yeah. So now we know a colonel. We know a marshal. We know a colonel. And I'm still up a captain. I gave away a lieutenant. Lost that. Up 3 sergeants. So we're in a good position. We're in a very good position. I'll start sneaking my marshal up a little now. Part of me is, I don't really want to give it away too easily. So now if I leave this here, he's going to think, he's not going to want to take with something that can beat that captain, because he knows that my spy could potentially, why would he do that? I could have split him. Okay, good. Man, I don't know why he gave me that split. That was a bad move on his part. He should have never given me access to be able to split those 2 pieces. He's going to have to trade. So now I'm probably going to give away here that I have an open flag, but he's not going to know where it is. And certainly he's not going to want to Lotto the place that it actually is. So the only reason he might Lotto that flag is if he thinks it moved. But okay, so he doesn't have any more colonels. I'm still not down anything, but he did get that captain back. So that's not really the worst thing for him, is to trade the information of my marshal for my captain to give me the colonel, because I'm still only up 1 piece. So, yeah, I definitely screwed that up. Sorry, guys. Had to, somebody came up to talk to me. I'm parked right now, and I have to move my vehicle. So, went out to run some errands and thought, I was in the mood to play a game and record it. So, okay, we're back at it. We'll just take here, whatever. So we know Marshall and Major. Okay, what's he going to do? Is he going to try to trade? I'm just going to let him do his thing. Does he attack there? Why does he attack there? Because he knows he's done. He knows he's lost this game. So I'm going to protect this. He knows that he's going to get outplayed if he doesn't start lottoing. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. This guy's really annoying. Really annoying. So guys, yeah, that's what happens when you destroy somebody, is they feel like they have to lotto like that, and then they get lucky because they're annoying. It's the worst annoyance in the world. The worst annoyance in the whole world. So frustrating. He didn't know my spy. Look at this. He got a major, a captain. Well, like I said, patience will win games more than impatience. So, well, I said that in a thread on the forums one time. I was talking about something Sohal told me about lottos, and yeah, it's annoying, but you don't let it affect your game. You stay patient. He has one scout left. My flag's protected from that. I'm going to have to get my colonel down in position. If I can get my colonel down very quickly, there's nothing he'll be able to do. Because I do know there's one major I don't know about. And so I need to start working my pieces down. He might not know about that colonel. Gotcha. So now he's pretty much screwed. Again, there is one major I would like to know, but I don't know it. But I'm still up 2 high pieces, and I'm only down 1 captain. I'm up 2 sergeants, and even a scout. So right here, there's way too much. Captain. Okay. So now that's more than likely the general. It's definitely more than likely the general. I don't want him to lotto too much. I really don't want him to lotto too much. He's about to get that major back. I can't let him across there to get my flag. But you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. A minor. Oh, that's awesome. Man, that was close. That was way too close for comfort. All right. Way too close for comfort. I don't need to attack that. I'm assuming that's either general or spy. If he puts me in a position that I have to attack, I will. Like if he brings that down, and he's going to really put me in a pickle, isn't he? I'm attacking this piece. If he wants to attack my flag, he can. Is that really the spy? It sure was. Well, either way, I mean, I still think his general's over on this side, on the left, like I said from the beginning. It just really, really seemed like it. I do have a bunch of miners left. But the information right now is gonna be good either way, no matter what. I'm just gonna go over here and try to get something. Hopefully take out a bomb. I should probably get my general down now, but I'm just gonna really assume that that was annoying, wasn't it? That he lottoed that much. If he shows me his general, I'm gonna say it's game over. I didn't technically need my marshal anymore. I might even try to find his general with. So, General Major Captain. That's what I'm really looking for now. He didn't want me taking that bomb out, did he? He did not want me doing that. General Major Captain. I'm attacking that. It's probably the General Major. Alright. So again, as long as he doesn't get lucky and do the wrong stupid thing. If anything moves from the left side, I'm just going to assume that's kind of the general. That's what I'm kind of looking at. I can't assume that it is for sure, obviously. But, okay, so that's pretty much going to be game as long as he doesn't lotto. So guys, if nothing else, this was a good game to show an example of how to recover from someone who lottos. It's not completely over yet because he can still lotto his general, but why would he lotto his general into the actual flag? That's gonna be a likely bomb. It never moved. There's no reason he should ever think that it's not a bomb. And I need to just get super aggressive here with all my sergeants, and because I'm either gonna trade sergeant, the one sergeant he has left, or find his general. So the worst thing he can do here, so now he just gave me either his sergeant or his general. Maybe. And to be honest, I can use my colonel or even a lieutenant to find this general wherever he is. There it is. That's a general for sure. There it is. Yeah, that moved, buddy. Just hit it. Just hit it. I knew that was a general the whole time. I should have had my general in a little bit better position. And now he just lost. For sure. He does have one scout left, but trust me, he's never going to allow... I'm never going to allow him to get it to the flag. No way, no how. No way, no how. Okay. Well, he's got one sergeant, 2 minors. I have 2 minors left. So, that's probably a sergeant. Yeah. 2 minors and a spy. Or a spy. 2 minors and a scout. And that's all, folks. Good game. He has 3 movable pieces. We're just going to let him show me his last 2. Nope. Nope. Is that a minor? It's a minor. So he has 1 minor and a scout left. Now my minor can just go crazy and either find his flag or trade the minor. And then all right. So I don't think this is a flag here. But it might be. His general was on the other side. I mean, his marshal was, I thought, a little bit more to the left as well, wasn't it? Did I forget the marshal? Wow. You know what? There's the last 2 movable pieces. Let's go see what this is. The flag's safe. I don't think this is the flag. It could be. He thinks he's going to get sneaky. Was the flag. Alright, well, that was fun. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It got kind of rough there for a minute, but patience allows for recovery. So, that's why you don't get frustrated when someone lottos you. You just play the best you can until the end, and if you lose, you lose. But you're not going to win if you don't play your best. So, yep, that's it. And I'm out, guys.